you see the way things started the game and losing one of our top players, that we had a bunch of kids really step up and play hard. I think we played with a lot of heart. I think it took us a little bit to get adjusted, defensive wise especially, but I just couldn't believe that the effort that we put out there and did such a good job at playing the game with losing KV right there at the start.
First question is, what did you say to the team at halftime?
I told them, I said, we've scored more than we have in the last week and a half. We're moving the ball well, and we're shooting the ball a lot better. And if we get to doing what we normally do on defense, we'll have a shot. They start missing some threes and we play regular defense. I said, we'll have a shot. So just keep working, and they did. They stuck with it. And offensively, we did a good job. We had a lot of people step up. We had 4 kids in double figures. And then our defense kind of took hold there the second half. So I thought it was a good basketball game for us.
Your team's had great success in this tournament throughout history. Does that history help you at all in tight games like today?
Well, we had so many freshmen on the floor. I'd have to say no. If it was kids like Teal and KV, yes, they know what it takes. But we got so many young kids and new kids out there that I don't even know if they know what we've done in this tournament. So, it was just good to watch them play and play well together, and have kids really stepping up and doing some things that as young kids, that if they're going to be successful, they're going to have to do. And I think maybe that helped them learn that a little bit today.
Next question is, Coastal came in today winless in the league. Did the way they played surprise you at all?
No, I knew they could score the ball. They've been scoring, they just hadn't played that much. They went through that spell like we had to and didn't play. But every time I watched the film on them, they've scored a lot of points. They do a good job offensively. And, I knew we'd have our hands full and sure enough, that first half, and like I say, losing KV, we kind of lost focus on how we were going to play. But I think they're a very good offensive team. I think if they'd stayed on schedule, they'd have won some games probably if they hadn't went through the COVID issue like a lot of us.
Speaking about Kristen, is there any update on her injury status?
I'm afraid it's ACL, and so she won't be with us. They pretty well determined that even though she didn't have an MRI, you can kind of tell a lot of times, and unfortunate for her, and for us too, but. That's just something that happens. And, like I say, I'm glad our kids really fought through it and, enjoyed playing the game. They did a good job moving.
How significant is it to lose a player like her?
I think everybody knows when you lose a senior that's played that many and leading rebounder, got a lot of double doubles. Everybody knows that's there. You can't say it ain't going to hurt you, but if the other kids step up, then that gives them the opportunity. And that's kind of what we've been doing all year, is next man up. So we just got to keep it going.
How did the defense clamp down in the second half? Was there anything different that you did?
No, I think the intensity just picked up, and we've worked on it for 3 days. So I think the repetition, the young kids just have a hard time comprehending what we're trying to get them to do when we start a game, and doesn't realize how important positioning is and doing certain things. And so maybe, at half they could kind of see, we either got to do this or we're fixing to go home. And, I think we just got back to playing good, hard-nosed defense.
We have time for one more for you, Coach. Speaking about the tournament format itself, will your limited personnel make the multi-day tournament challenging?
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt. And, we were down to pretty well a 6-man rotation. We've been trying to grow it. It looked like we grew it a little bit today. So, I'm not going to say that, losing KV again, we depended a lot on her doing a lot of things, but from what I've seen today, we had a couple of kids step up. So, maybe we lost one in game 2. Who knows?
Well, thank you very much for your time, Coach. I believe, did you bring one player for interviews today too?
Yes, Teal's going to go ahead.
I've got Teal Battle here in just 1 second. Okay.
Well, thank you very much for the time, and please have a safe trip home, Coach.